That was awesome. I don't even know what else to say. Absolutely awesome. So proud of these guys. They bought into each other. They took ownership of the team. Our leaders, like I said a couple weeks, players win games in March. Players make the plays in March, and these guys have been tremendous, especially with having a bullseye on our back all year after winning it last year. And these guys infusing the 3 transfers that we had and developing and enhancing our culture. All the credit to these guys. They know what the standard is. They know what my standard is, and they accept it, and they work for it. And it's my job to give a damn every day, and to make sure they know what is expected every day. And when you talk about bringing your lunch pail and hard hat to work, these 2 guys beside me and the team that they have, I mean, that's what we're about. That's how we're built, and we do it the right way. We hold these guys accountable, and they accept it. And you see the growth on and off the floor with these guys, and just super proud. They deserve it. I know a lot of teams deserve it, but like this, I know, especially what these 2 have been through, even personally, in their path leading to Montana State, and a lot of our guys in our locker room, but they deserve it. And they don't just deserve this, they deserve more. And just really proud of them.
Thank you, Coach. We'll now open up to any questions you guys may have for our 2 players.
I know I said nothing about the game, I apologize.
RaeQuan, hey, Coulter, to Atlantic Skyline Sports. What's your favorite part about that trophy you got sitting next to you?
That I won it with my team. So I didn't do this by myself. This is with the team. So I'm just happy I was able to win another ring and do it with my best friend here, Jubrile, and my favorite coaches of all time, Coach Spring. So it just means more than words, really.
And Jubrile, we talked a couple of days ago about just how challenging it was to run it back and chase the second straight championship. Now that you got it done, I mean, what did it take and how does it feel?
It took everything. We've been slaving since June. Guys running 55s, 88s, 44s, and doing something that's never been done before is a feeling that you can't even speak of. Doing it with your best guys, your best friends, with this amazing coach telling me that this is gonna come, and now seeing it come to life is just it's mesmerizing, honestly.
RaeQuan, what was the hardest part of this journey and what was the most gratifying part of this journey?
The hardest part, I was just saying chipping away at everything. There's times where we should have lost games, but there's we just pulled it out. We figure out ways to win, and even last year, we figure out ways to win, and that's the culture that we have, and I would say that's one of the hardest things, is maintaining that throughout the whole year, throughout the whole season. And the best part is now, you stress and you work and you put your blood, sweat, and tears every single day into this game, and we do it for this, we do it for the net, we do it for the trophy, and we do it for each other.
Question for both of you guys. I was talking with Darius down on the floor afterward just now, and he gave a quick shout out to guys like Carter and Alex and Luca and Nick, guys who really help with your scouts, throughout each and every week. I imagine you have a similar sentiment of how important they are to this team, even if they don't always show up on the final piece of paper that we're handed after games. How vital are their presences to what you guys have just accomplished?
Man, more than you can know. Don't forget Jed Miller, man. Jed Miller's a bucket. I be telling him, I'm dude, slow down, bro. You're doing too much, man. So yeah, we love them boys. We wouldn't be here without them, and they make us better every single day, and we make them better every single day. So.
Ashley Washburn, MTN Sports. Coach, when we talked last week, we talked about Jubrile Belo and just the legacy that he was going to leave with Montana State, and that there will never be another Jubrile Belo, and it was important to be able to get this win. How does it feel, winning this for Jubrile?
Absolutely awesome. The 4 years he's put in, it's been hard. I mean, it's been a grind. He came in and he believed when there wasn't much in our program, and for him to continue to believe in him, to lead every day. We have shirts that say mindset, with the Montana State M on them, and it came from a team meeting where Jubrile, that's all he talked about. He was like, our mindset has to be this on the court. Our mindset has to be this off the court, in the classroom. And so I put it in big letters in our locker room, if you've ever been in there. You know, it's his mindset, and we make shirts of it. And but that's who he is. Like he has that mindset to dominate every aspect of his life, and he's the most unselfish superstar I can tell you in this league. It's probably played in this league to do the stuff that he's done, and he's just all about his teammates all the time. Doesn't care if he scores. I mean, it's unbelievable. Just I've been to his house in London, and I've been with his family, and I know how much this means to them, and I know what he's been through, and not a lot of people can do what he's been through and get to where he is right now and have that character, and so super proud of him.
Any more questions for our players?
I mean, just general thoughts from you, Jubrile. I mean, going dancing again, so how does it feel?
I'm excited, you know. Last year I was injured, and I don't think I got to experience it or enjoy it as much as I really wanted to, being hurt. So I'm excited, I get to go with my best friends, my brothers, man. Like, I mean, we get to live it up, honestly. I got 2 on the way. I got another ring coming. I'm just lit, man, right now.
Thank you.
52 wins in the last 2 years. I got a text of that earlier today. 52 wins that these guys have been a part of. That's incredible. That's incredible.
Thank you both. We'll now open up to any questions you guys have for Coach.
Danny, I mean, back-to-back wins, but it's on a 2 championship wins in 2 different bracket formats. Coming into this one, in a brand new format, what were the differences like, and sort of how did you sort of have to manage, time-wise, time management, practice, rest, all that? How was that different from last year and this year?
I mean, not too much different. 3 games in 4 days instead of 3 in 3. I mean, it did help, but I mean, with our league this year, I was scared to death. Look at NAU. I mean, they were the 9 seed. I mean, and they could have very easily won 10 games in the regular season. They had some heartbreaking losses. So I was worried. Northern Colorado first game. I mean, they had 3 seniors that can go for 30 on you. So our guys. I mean, the best thing about our program, we respect everybody. And I feel like we play the right way, we act the right way, and that's why they continue to stack wins.
And now you get to keep going dancing. The past few years, Big Sky Rep has been around the 14 seed. Last year you played Texas Tech. Knowing how that game went, what experience that was, what do you think you're going to need to do to prepare differently going against one of the best teams in the country?
Yeah, I mean, we'll prepare like we do for any other game. We're not going to change things up. We're going to do things the way we do them. And I mean, last year we ran into a buzzsaw. I mean, Texas Tech was one of the best defensive teams in the past 10 years in all of Division I. And they shot the ball extremely well that day, which they hadn't done up to that point. And and it was tough. Our 2 best players last year, X and Jubrile, it's not an excuse, but they both had surgery the day after Texas Tech game. Xavier played on a broken foot. Jubrile was half speed. Not saying it would have changed anything in the game, but it would have helped us a little bit. So we're not going to change. We're going to do and prepare the way we do. Our guys trust and believe in that.